Peace to you guys. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? I told you Wilder was knocking out Tyson Fury. Didn't I tell you that? I told you there would be knockdowns in this fight. And there were two. One in the ninth, flash knockdown. One in the 12th. Fury got back up, got back to fighting. What did I tell you? Who won this fight, people? Who won this fight? Who won this fight? Leave your comments in the chat section. Leave your comments in the chat section. God is so good. God is so good. So God is so good. He's so good to us. God answers prayer. God answers prayer. God answers prayer. He's so good to us. Excuse me for pulling stuff out of my nose. Yeah. Thank God is so good, so good. God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me. I said, God, 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 say God, yeah, God, God, yeah. So, so I've been watching this fight. I've been singing some songs to you guys. I wish I could show you guys the fight again. I see we have 4 viewers here. So come on, talk to me. Talk to me about Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Insane fight. Yo, bro, what's good? Fury did it. Yep, he beat Wilder, man. He definitely did. Insane fight. It's late in the morning. It's 2:19 a.m. where I live, but Fury definitely beat Wilder. 114, 112. Yes, Wilder did some good work in getting Fury knocked down. He knocked him down in round 9, flash knockdown. I also knocked him down in round 12. But the fight's actually on YouTube, my friend. It's on YouTube already. That's right. I'm not going to tell you where. But you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Give me a second. I'll get it for you. So, oh, you saw it on the stream. Cool, 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 cool. Glad to hear. Yeah. Wilder tried to throw his jab. He tried to throw that 1-2. But Fury was just up to the task, popping him with the jab. Wilder threw his jab to the pit. Wilder was trying to get to the body. Tried to throw that overhand. Ooh, ooh. Fury landed an overhand right on Wilder. He just hit him another left hook there. Jabbed him again. I'm just copying the stuff. Yeah, folks. I want to hear your feedback on that. You know, all you guys who were saying Wilder was going to knock out Fury. What you saying now? What's your excuse? You gonna give me an excuse? Thought Wilder was supposed to knock out Fury. I'll say he was gonna stop him in the 8th or 9th round. Didn't see that happen. And obviously Fury's got a chin and he can take Wilder's punch. We learned all that today. The same fighter said it was a classic fight. Of course, I told you guys. Didn't I say the fight was a 50-50 fight? I said I favor Fury, but it was a 50-50 fight. I told you guys that. It ended in a draw, which I thought Fury won the fight. I even said Fury may win the fight, but they may class it a draw. I told you that. We all know Wilder didn't win that fight. You know, no disrespect to Deontay Wilder. I love that he got the 2 drop downs. He wasn't gonna win that fight. He was you. Fury's a boxer, man. You don't just crash a boxer like that. Not like Fury, man. I told you guys that. You see Fury right now. I'm watching Fury land some combinations on Wilder. Most of the time they were feinting with one another. Wilder tried to get in the inside. He tried. Fury at the center of the ring right now. Just threw a jab to Wilder's head. Wilder trying to throw that, load up that right. Fury can't find Fury's head for nothing. Oh my God, that's a wild swing. Got a body shot in there though. Wilder got a body shot in there. Fury just head controlled him, spun back to the center of the ring, and they were back to business. And I'm gonna tell you all this. Fury made Deontay Wilder look like an amateur, but get this straight. Wilder would beat Anthony Joshua. Wilder would beat Anthony Joshua. But he just can't beat Tyson Fury. Politics, man. Politics. Fury just making Wilder look stupid. Lots of fainting. Triple feint by Fury. Before he throws the jab. Whoa, wow. Threw a left hook on Wilder. Wilder didn't even see that left hook come. Put it straight on the nugget. Yeah, peoples. I want to hear your reaction. Come on. J Mail said Wilder needed to throw more. Oh, that's what they said about Vladimir Klitschko. It had nothing to do with that. Y'all don't understand. Fury's long and he's quick. And on top of that, the dude can box. He keep on feinting one way and doing something else the other way. I'm watching the fight again. I'm even trying to upload them fight, but I can't upload it. If I could upload it, man, that would have been great. Can't upload the fight so far. Fury's doing all kinds of things, man. Just jabbed Wilder to his head and then to his body. I'll try to throw a left hook. This is a good ass fight. Fury control range from the get-go. From the get-go, Fury control range. Fury just keep on touching him. Oh, wow. All right. Let's got him at the right. Fury definitely is the bigger dude. Body shot. Oh, wow. They trade right hands. He check hooked on Wilder just a minute ago. I got a stab to the pit. Triple feint. Mercy. They're both quick as well, man. They're both quick. Fury change up his stance. Fury keep on changing up the stance. Check hook again by Fury. Wilder can't just come in. You got to stay on the outside. Fury keep on throwing that jab. He's got this long jab, boy. I'm just rewatching the fight. That's why. Okay, somebody said Wilder needs to throw him on guard. OG said Fury was robbed. I agree. I agree that Fury was robbed. I'll tell you guys why. Even with the 2 knockdowns, that means, okay, if Fury won 8 rounds, Wilder won 2. Rounds 1 to 6 was probably Fury's rounds, right? Let's say we gave Wilder we definitely gave Wilder round 11 and 12, 9 and 12, right? Let's say we gave Wilder 2 more rounds, right, in the latter half, for some reason or the other, right? That would mean 8-4. 8-4 would be 160 and 112. Since Fury had 2 10-8 rounds where he was below 8-10 rounds, it means 114, 112. Okay, so in no way did Fury lose this fight. Right? You robbed Fury of 2 points. 2-point margin is big. It's huge. Okay, there's no swinging. There's no like, oh well, you could have swing it another way. The best case scenario is 114, 112, 8 rounds to 4, and we could argue that Fury actually won it 9 rounds to 3. That's more like it. Okay, we can even argue it's 10 rounds to 2. That the only rounds that Wilder won were the rounds where he dropped Fury. In which case, Fury won this fight. This is not even a draw. This is like Pernell Whitaker versus Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. This is a robbery. This definitely is a robbery. Unapologetic Black Man says, "I'm here." Ali Station, you think Fury got robbed? Absolutely. This is what we call a classic case of a robbery. I give Wilder my kudos for knocking down Fury twice. I told you Fury gets caught with the overhand right. I think he got caught with a left hook and an overhand right, something like that. So he got knocked down. First one was a flash knockdown. He got up, started whipping, still outboxing Wilder. And in the 12th round, he got knocked down. He did get buzzed. He got back up, finished the round, right? So at the end of the day, Fury won this fight. No matter what you say, Fury won the fight. Big Brother in Life says Fury won that fight hands down. See what I'm saying? The only question is the last knockdown. I think it was a little too long, but Fury booked 9 rounds easy. What the hell was that judge thinking? Exactly, man. Exactly. And 113, 113, what kind of score is that? Unapologetic Black Man says, I wouldn't mind Fury by decision, but must understand the first couple of rounds couldn't have went anyway. I don't know what that means, but Fury should have gotten the decision. Unapologetic Black Man says, I definitely see Fury as the favorite. Unapologetic Black Man says, by decision. Fury won that fight, man. Africans watching boxing, Fury won the fight hands down. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, bro. Africans watching, I knew it would be a robbery draw once Wilder knocked him down twice. I give Wilder kudos for knocking down Fury. That was Fury's fault, but it shows Fury got a beard. Wilder, they said when Wilder touched Fury, he would be knocked out. He didn't get knocked out. The first time he got hit flush, Fury got back up easy, mocked Wilder for the rest of the round, beat him the rest of the round, right? And in the last round, Fury got knocked down. He shouldn't have done that. He was careless. I agree. Got hit flush, got back up, finished the round. The thing about it is, though, that's on Fury, right? He had to make it really, really convincing. And once you're in a foreign territory, you don't make it really, really convincing. Yeah, they could rob you like that. Obviously, this is a robbery. This is an example of a robbery, folks. This is what a robbery looks like. Okay. First couple of rounds were indecisive. Nah, don't come with that. Fury won the first round, and we all know this. The key punch in that first round was the overhand right that Fury hit Wilder with. He was catching him with the check hooks all the time when Wilder tried to come inside. Apologetic Black Man says that's the problem. Nah, don't even go there. Even Floyd Mayweather said Fury won the first 5. Y'all don't know no boxing, man. Y'all don't know no boxing, man. Wilder didn't do nothing to Fury. He landed a couple buddy jabs to the pit. That's all he did with Fury. Nothing else landed. All right. He was trying to headhunt. He was trying to set up that overhand right, and he was missing. Okay. Man, y'all don't know no boxing, man. Fury didn't even really use his inside fighting in the third fight. Yeah, he didn't inside fight on Wilder. I noticed that. Unapologetic Black Man. Rounds 4 on was all Fury. Man, then you say he won the whole entire fight except for 2 rounds. That's what you're basically saying. You should have the score 10-2. In which case that would be 10-2 is what? 11-1 would have been 118, 111. No, 118, 111 is 9 rounds to 3. So 10-2 would be would be 119, 110. Take away 2 points. Be 117, 110. That's a blowout. y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. I'm serious, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. I'm watching the fight right now. I think we're in the 3rd round. Tyson Fury's outboxing Deontay Wilder once again. He just hit Deontay Wilder with a jab to the head. Wilder hit him with a jab to the stomach. And he can't do nothing else. Again, Fury does the same move. Triple feint. And there it is again. Jab to the chest, this time by Fury. Wilder's missing like crazy. Oh, wow. That Fury just went with a blow to the spleen. Straight jab by Fury. It's snappy too. Lots of feinting. Here's showboating. Left hook by Fury. Oh, wow. Triple jab followed by overhand right by Fury. Triple jab followed by overhand right by Fury. That's crazy, man. I mean, I don't know what you guys saw, but to me, Fury. Oh wow, left hook caught by Fury hit Deontay Wilder. Again, trying that 1-2, always trying to get that straight right in. Good left hook by Wilder there to the body. Missing again. Missed again. One of the later rounds. And Fury winning every single round, man. Body shots. Inside fighting by Fury here. This is a later round. Wilder lands a body shot. Body shot. I think he just went too low. Fury just went too low. But it looked like he get hit on the back of the head and probably that affected him. Just want to see the shot that dropped him in the 12th. This is Wilder trying to tee off. Wilder was tired, man. Oh, Fury started landing punches in the 12th. Fury was coming up Wilder now. Damn. Wilder started clinging. Whoa. Fury was walking down Wilder in the 12th. Whoa. We knew you won the fight. Damn. Wilder hit Fury with a right hand left hook combination, which was supposed to put anybody out in their feet. Fury went down, got back up, and started walking down Wilder. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane, folks. That's insane, folks. That's in freaking insane. I just watched it again. The second knockdown. The first knockdown wasn't really a knockdown. Fury, he got hit on the back of the head, but Fury he bent too low, so he went down on the ground. Okay, but they ruled it a knockdown. That wasn't really a knockdown. It wasn't even a flash knockdown. Fury dominated this fight, man. Oh yeah, he did. He solidified those rounds, man. You got to remember, those weren't toss up rounds. But if the judges gave it to Fury, I wouldn't be mad at that decision. Fury won the spirit and story of the fight, even with that nonsense draw. Hey, Fury won that fight, man. Unapologetic Black Man says Wilder's too basic. That's why he's struggling. I already told you the other day, if it goes 12, I would favor Fury. No excuses here. And you making excuses, bro. You're making excuses, man. Y'all was all back in Wilder. Fury won this fight. I told you Wilder couldn't knock out Fury. And Wilder hit Fury with a clean 1-2. He hit him with a right hand left hook. Fury went down. He chilled out on the ground, got back up, cleared the cobwebs from his head, and walked down Wilder for the rest of the round and was hitting Wilder with shots. That's why Wilder backed off. With that being, when we talk about Styles makes fight, I think Jarrett Miller would give Fury trouble because of his inside game. Yeah. Baby Miller is trouble. He give everybody trouble. But Fury can fight on the inside too. Fury started walking down Wilder, man. Wilder emptied the kitchen sink on Fury and missed most of the time, and then Fury started walking Wilder down. That's crazy. That was crazy. Those two knockdowns, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Wilder couldn't have hit Fury more flush than he did in that exchange when they were exchanging on the inside. He couldn't have hit him more flush than that. And that didn't knock out Fury. Fury got a chin, man. Fury got a beard. I don't know about you guys, but Fury's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. He beat Deontay Wilder. Nobody going to say that, but officially it's a draw. But really, that fight was Fury won that fight. But I did think that, and that's why I said I favored Fury. And even how Fury closed the show in the 12th round, yeah, he got knocked down. It was a good, solid knockdown. Ninja got back up from that. That's crazy. He got back up from that. Wilder thought he won the fight. Fury got back up from that and started walking Wilder down. That's crazy. So I'm glad you guys are talking, though. Africans Watch Boxing, shout out to you. Unapologetically Black Man, shout out to you. Big Brother in Life, shout out to you. Ali Station, shout out to you. Oh God, OG, shout out to you. J Mills 24, shout out to you. Insane Fighter, shout out to you. That's a fight for the ages, man. This reminds me of Lewis versus Holyfield, where they gave it a draw as well. And again, you're on American soil. You know, the biasness favored the American guy. Almost all the heavyweights out there said Deontay Wilder would win this fight by knockout. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. All right? It didn't happen. All them people who were saying Deontay Wilder was supposed to win by knockout. Didn't happen. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Tyson Fury won this fight. Of course, I favor Unapologetically Black Man. I'm telling you, I favor Baby Miller if he was to face Fury. Obviously, Baby Miller knows how to fight on the inside. No, I don't see Baby Miller losing to Deontay Wilder. I just don't see it. He knows how to slip the jab, you know, dip from the jab and stuff. Like Tyson Fury knows how to do those things. So does Baby Miller. It would be a good fight though. I don't know if he'd beat Tyson Fury, but I favor him to win over Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury got a lot more experience though, and he's a big dude. So you know, I don't know, man. When Tyson Fury lock you up, he locks you up. If you saw Wilder couldn't push Tyson Fury around. Daniel McCauley says Miller doesn't get close to Fury. Watch Fury versus Chisora 1 and 2. That is true. That is true. Fury has a long reach, and Dan Fury's he's pretty good on the inside himself. It'd be kind of tough. Daniel McCauley says you will change your mind. Sapphire says Fury proved everyone wrong. Absolutely. Absolutely. They said he wouldn't be ready. They said all kinds of stupid things. They said Wilder going to knock him out. No excuses. I want to hear nobody say nothing now. No excuses by nobody. Tyson Fury has proven he is the best. All right? Unofficially, he has beaten Deontay Wilder. No excuses. I want to hear nobody talk no excuses. Wilder did catch him late, and I don't know what to say about round 9. But no excuses for for Deontay Wilder. No excuses for Tyson Fury. They are excellent opponents. Tyson Fury outboxed Wilder. That's what happened. Chisora's inside game is one of the best. He all right. He all right. He's no Baby Miller. Miller has a great movement, if not better than Fury. I wouldn't say he has better movement than Fury, but he can slip the jab and all kinds of things. Split the jab. He can do all kinds of things. Baby Miller's the goods. I'd love to see Baby Miller step up in competition and see how he handles them. Daniel McCauley says tonight was a very sad night for boxing and sports. I wouldn't say it's a sad night for boxing and sport. It was a very exciting match. We saw, as I always favor the boxers at times, especially elite boxers like Tyson Fury. Now you guys realize why Vladimir Klitschko couldn't land a punch on Fury, right? Y'all see Fury has a chin. Y'all see that Fury ain't no joke. You just can't land a punch on him, and he lands punches on you. Y'all see now what really goes on with Tyson Fury. That's why Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko. Now y'all guys know for a fact, okay? Man don't cross the seas to go fight another guy if he ain't know he could beat that dude, okay? Torres Stanley said that extra long tank. Get out of here, dude. Dude, it didn't matter if the dude counted fast or slow. It didn't matter. Tyson Fury was walking down Wilder after that knockdown. Wilder tried to throw his wild punches on Tyson Fury. Nothing landed. And afterwards, Tyson Fury came back and walked his ass down. Okay, and Wilder wasn't throwing nothing. Okay, so stop with it. Stop with it. Okay, and Wilder knew he was desperate. He knew he needed a knockout. I don't know how the judges have it as even on the scorecards. Wilder knew he needed to stop Fury. So let's just stop with the nonsense. All right, Daniel McCauley, I lost faith. No, don't lose faith in boxing. Come on, man. You stupid or what? You stupid? Yeah, it was a robbery. So what? It was a hell of a fight. And it proves everybody write it off Tyson Fury. They say, oh, he wasn't ready and blah 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 blah. Okay, well now what y'all gotta say? Because this just points to unofficially, this points to how good Tyson Fury is, how much of a beast he is. All right, how much of a beast he is. So this is a testament to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has stolen the show. Deontay Wilder, props to him and everything. He kind of looked like a Neanderthal in there against a hybrid. You know what I'm saying? Against a thoroughbred, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder is a hell of a boxer himself. He's still learning the game. And it's just that Tyson Fury is on another level to Deontay Wilder. He clipped him twice, though. So kudos to Deontay Wilder on that. Maybe in a rematch, he may be able to clip him some more. I don't think so, but he could try, Africans watching boxing. Fury is great. At first, I tried convincing myself in some way. Maybe I was bamboozled by a fake champion on Wilder, but nah, Fury is great. I didn't pick him only because of the addictions and mental ish. No. This dude beat Klitschko, man. Nobody has ever beaten Klitschko like that. And he just beat Deontay Wilder. And y'all saw why. If he didn't get dropped, the judges would have to give him this match. If he didn't drop in any round. And all the rounds he got dropped in, he was winning. All right? Africans watching, but Fury will get better in the rematch, too. Oh, hell yeah. I don't apologize, Black man. Hurd will give Charlo problems. You think? I favor Hurd to win by stoppage. Daniel McCauley, amazing fight, but the decision showed the clear corruption even on the elite level. Yeah. Obviously, this is boxing. Obviously, Fury crossing the seas. We saw Badou Jack get some bad decisions. He got a bad decision against Adonis Stevenson. He got a bad decision against Butte. Okay, he got a bad decision against what's that dude's name? The Southpaw dude. Who he busted guy up so much he made him broke his tooth. DeGale. Okay? Yeah, boxing's corrupt. You know that. You know what it is. But we all know. We know who won that fight. Okay? Um, when it comes to Battle Jack, he got some bad decisions, but we know who unofficially. The fans know who won that fight. So, it is what it is. We know what we saw. We saw it, and we know what happened. Fury rose from the dead. No man, the dude got chin. The dude's got a chin. Yeah, he got knocked down like Tito Trinidad. He gets up and then he starts to bring the pain. You know what I'm saying? Insane fighter. Anyone who doesn't believe in God will say he can't be the same. Fury, and he's damaged goods. He ain't damaged goods, man. Uh, Unapologetic black man. A good scorecard is 9-3 Fury or 8-4 Fury. I had 8-4 Fury. Yeah, it could have been 10-2. It could have been 10-2. The only two rounds Deontay won was the round 12 and 9. It could have been 10-2 to 8-4. Ain't no lower. Fury won. Fury won almost all the rounds. Unapologetic black man. I don't make excuses, even though I wanted Wilder to win. Wilder was. I told y'all. Y'all wasn't listening. I told y'all Fury was no joke. Y'all didn't understand what I was saying. All right. Now ask Deontay Wilder how difficult Fury is. Ask him. Africans watching boxing. Hurd to me is just a champ bully. Nah, he does a lot of things in that ring. And he can box. He's obviously bigger than almost everyone he fights, though. The harder boxer between him and Charlo should win that fight. What you think? I told you. Hurd's going to win the fight against Charlo. Charlo, he's pretty. He's nice. He's probably a better boxer than Hurd in some respects. But Hurd's just big. I mean, Hurd's like a middleweight. Charlo's like a super welterweight. I mean, I just don't see Charlo standing up to Hurd. Hurd can take almost any punch. Unless Charlo can keep out the way of Hurd and box him, turn him. And, he's not going to win that fight. He's going to have to outbox Hurd. Unapologetic black man. No, Hurd is the real deal. Yes, he is. Christopher Smith. Fury won that fight. Thank you very much. I think a lot of people will agree with me that this time, I'm not being biased or anything. This time, even if you say a Fury won 8 rounds of that 12-round bout, 8 rounds of that 12-round bout, that means if he didn't get knocked down, it would have been 116, 112, right? But he got knocked down twice. So that's 114, 112. You don't win 8 rounds of a fight and they call it a draw. That's a robbery. 8-4. So the least you can get, 8-4. No, that's a robbery. That's like Pernell Whitaker versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. The establishment decided that they didn't want to blemish a loss on Deontay Wilder's record. That's basically it. And Wilder knew he had to go for a knockout. That's why he was going for it in the 12th. He knew he had to try and finish Fury, and he couldn't. Okay? He couldn't finish Fury. Fury ended up walking him down. Okay? All right. Fury knew he won that fight. As soon as the bell rang, you saw Fury put his hands up in the air. What did Deontay do? Nothing. He just walked to his corner. He looked like a beaten man because he knew he was beaten. But he knew he was on American soil, and so because of that, they'd give him home court advantage. This is just what it is. Fury was robbed. Christopher Smith, Fury won at least 8 rounds. Yeah, man. 8 to 10 rounds. Christopher Smith, how that judge had Wilder winning 7-5. That's terrible. Fire him. On some C-Rush. Exactly, man. Ain't no way Wilder was winning that fight. Nobody would have had Wilder winning that. Taunton grab. What you need. Who you had? Well, I favored Tyson Fury, but I said it was going to be a competitive fight. It was less competitive than I thought it would be. Daniel McCauley. Wilder was happy when they announced the draw. What's his reaction? Yeah, of course. It's robbery. Deontay knew he was beaten. Has heart, but he was swinging wild all night. He knew he was beaten at the end of the fight. That's why Fury raised his hand. Fury taunted him. He did all kinds of things in front of him. He feinted the jab. He triple feinted, and then he threw the jab. He triple jabbed, and then he hit him with a hard right. I mean, he left hooked him. He did all kinds of things. I had Fury too. Come on, man. Everybody had Fury. Everybody and their mama knew. I remember watching Ness and Day from the Boxing Voice, and they was all quiet and everything. They were all quiet and everything. Why? because they knew Fury was winning the fight. And you couldn't hit Fury with a more picture perfect shot. Right hand, left hook. That's what Deontay Wilder hit Fury with in the 12th. That's perfect. Any opponent would go to sleep with a right hand, left hook. And Fury got off the canvas. And he didn't just get off the canvas and handle Deontay Wilder. He was walking his ass down and hitting him with shots. Come on, man. Come on, man. Tonight was the heavyweight version of Billy Joe Saunders versus David Lee. Yeah. They robbed Fury. Fury won that fight. That's a robbery. Yes, he got knocked down twice. And in fact, the first knockdown wasn't even a knockdown. Christopher Smith came from 78 Sports TV. He had Wilder up 8 rounds to 4. Dude be smoking some shit, man. There's no way Wilder was up 8 rounds to 4. Dude be smoking something. Great job. Subscribe to me. You have yourself a fan. Look, man, African Watch Boxing. Look, what I do is I talk boxing. I don't talk. Look, I'm not favorites. I'm not a favoritism kind of guy. All right. And in that little trade-off that Fury and Wilder was doing, Wilder did catch him with a right hand, left hook. You can't hit somebody better than that. Okay. And Fury got up from that and started walking Wilder down. So what does that tell you about Wilder's power? What does that tell you about Wilder's power? Unapologetic black man. I don't know how much Wilder gets better after this, but Wilder never followed up with the left uppercut after he threw the right. He hit him with a right hand, left hook. He hit him this way. He hit him right hand, left hook. That's what Fury got. That's what put Fury down. Fury lay down on the ground for a minute, got his composure, and got back up. Then he clinched. When Wilder was trying to throw the wild things, he was bobbing under the punches. Understand? Got his composure back. Started walking Wilder the hell down. Started whooping on his ass. Started landing punches on him. Okay? So, Wilder gets better. This fight would have made Wilder a lot better a fighter. Okay? Tyson Fury. It's a hell of a boxer. I think when Wilder faces AJ, I guess he will face AJ in the future. He'll have a little bit more experience on his belt having faced Tyson Fury. The best heavyweight out there is Tyson Fury. Hands down. Boxing loses credit every time a high-profile fight gets a poor decision. What can I say, my friend? It really matters that you saw that it was a poor decision on the fact of some judge that was sold out for Wilder. Okay? But at the end of the day, we all know who won that fight. All right? We know who won that fight. It was pretty clear. It was one-sided. Right? So, you know, I think almost everybody realized Fury's no joke. People were expecting Fury to get knocked out. He didn't get knocked out. Wilder was tired at the end of the fight. And you could tell that. So Fury could walk him down. Fury was the fresher of the two, even though Fury got knocked down twice. The first knockdown wasn't really a knockdown. Let's be real. Wilder did catch him in a nice left hook, but that was a couple swings before. Fury covered up. Fury was ducking under a punch. Wilder just kind of caught him in the back of his head, and he went down. But when you think about it, the ref shouldn't have counted that out at all. That was Fury actually going down under his weight, I believe, more than anything else. That was not a knockdown. But the judge somehow counted a knockdown. You don't get hit in the back of the head, and that's called a knockout. So it is what it is. But so that wasn't even a knockdown, the first knockdown. The second knockdown was a flush. You can get more flush hit. It was a right hand, left hook. Fury went down, and he got back up. Okay? So that shot would have knocked out most people. Okay? It would have knocked out Luis Ortiz, etc., etc., etc. Fury went down, and Fury got back up. Deontay Wilder is now, he did not win, so he's 39-0-1. He said, everybody I hit, because what? He telegraphs his straight right. And he only tried to land a straight right. He was not going to land a straight right and try to wild straight rights and stuff. He started throwing the wild shots on Fury. So Fury caught him with something. All of a sudden, Wilder's backing up. And Fury's the one chasing him down. Why? Because he felt something. Otherwise, Wilder would walk through Fury's punches. He wasn't walking through no punches. He was just like Klitschko. Just a Wilder uncoordinated version of Klitschko. Looks stupid in there. But he's a great fighter. Wilder's going to be a great fighter. But Fury beat him. Politics. Fury beat him. And most people know this. Most people know Fury beat him. And this is a robbery because this is not like Fury beat him, you know, it was a close fight and you could have gone to Wilder and gone. No. The 8 straight rounds, he was beating his ass. Okay? Now, some people say 9 straight rounds. Some people say 10 straight rounds until Wilder got the 2 knockdowns. You understand? Wilder was fighting Fury's fight. He won't fight. Wilder throws a lot more punches than that. He was fighting Fury's fight. Couldn't get his jab really working like he wanted to because he couldn't find the range to find Fury. So, folks, let's just be real here. Fury won that fight. He had Wilder fighting his fight, and he dominated the fight. You know, even the moments when he got knocked down, he went back and mocked Wilder. And though Wilder got the rounds, it was Fury who really was dictating the rounds. So let's just be real, man. Let's just be real. All right. This is a robbery here. Clearly, everybody could see who was in control of the fight and whose fight it was. That was not Wilder's fight. If Wilder won 4 rounds, that's too many. How you gonna win 4 rounds and get a draw? Unless you got knocked down the guy 3 times. Come on, man. That's a robbery. This is what you call a robbery, folks. This is what you call a robbery. All right, man, peoples. Peace to you guys. You saw Adonis Stevenson get knocked out, but I told you he was too old. This was 1 fight too many. At least he still leaves with some integrity. He got miserably knocked out. Too old, man. You got to know when to fold. Got to know when to fold. That Badou Jack fight should have been his last fight. He chose to do this one, so new lineal champion. The Artful Gamer says, how did Fury get up from that KO, that knockdown? Well, because he just did. Because he said Wilder don't hit that hard. You think he was joking? Got back up and walked Wilder down in that round, by the way. Trying to get hit. He was trying to get a knockdown himself. Yeah. That's the cool thing, boy. I don't know if they'll have a rematch. That was a hell of a fight. The guy who dominated the fight was Tyson Fury. But I love how Wilder got himself back into position with that 12th round knockdown. It was picture perfect. He caught him, boom, boom. You know, in the middle of their exchanges, he caught him with that shot. Really good. Laid him out flat. Fury got back up, got his composure, and got back to work. If Fury wasn't trading with Wilder, he probably wouldn't have gotten knocked out. All right, it's all good. You live to learn. So I just wanted your feedback. I see all you guys feeding back. The Artful Gamer, shout out to you. Christopher Smith, Unapologetically Black Man. Daniel McCauley, Troy Ingram, Christopher Smith, Africans Watching Boxing, Insane Fighter. You guys can check out my channel. We're going to talk more about this some other time. Taurus Stanley. A lot of you guys are up on this feed. That's really cool. I'm sorry it's kind of late in the night. Big Brother in Life, Ali Station, Oh God, OG, J Mills, all of you, man. It's nice that you guys talk boxing. I love to see boxing heads up in here. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. I'm gonna just close it off with a song. It's called "We All Need the Lord." It's really simple. It's very repetitive. It goes, "We all need the Lord, yeah. We all need the Lord. Oh, 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 oh. Peace to all of you guys, man. Remember, we need Jesus, man. All day, every day. Have a good one. Peace.